another research series for Polymarket. I have something to show you. If you want to try, maybe this is just a research purpose. Let's see something. Let me share with you. So I have this file that I have currently opened. So basically, what we are trying is I share this also. Sorry guys, if you can't see it properly, let me just increase the no, that's so big. Okay, so we'll just go to this 15 minutes market. Sorry, my network is lagging guys, but I hope you can just follow with me. So what we are trying to achieve here is, let me just show you something. Sorry, that's not it. Let me just see if it's here. Yep. So what we are trying to catch is since you can fetch this data, basically what I'm trying to fetch this data directly from CLOB API. Let's just see. Okay, so you can see it's quite following the market movement. So we are trying to fetch these prices as it is, and the price of movement for the asset from Binance. So then we get the difference on and the movement. It doesn't correlate with this one, but at least something that can make sense if like we just have a look at it. So but the price of shares down and up is always correlates together, so it's almost the same. You can see the difference right now is 60, and sorry, it keeps moving fast, so you just need to be let's just wait for some few seconds. Yeah, you can see, so it's like quite let's say if like without this window for 3 seconds of sleep, we can just fetch a good like we can just fetch this correlation. You can see negative right now. Wait a second. Yeah, you can see it quite correlates, so it doesn't have that so much change regardless of this. So let no one like maybe tell you that there is mispricing or something like that. There is no mispricing. The open 15 for Polymarket, where they get their data from, I'll just research for it, then give you a feedback data. But it's quite the same as Binance cost. But before that, I was just showing you how it goes and everything. Just so what we want to do is, how can we buy the both size? Like we can buy here at that 7, then we can buy, or we could have just bought here when the shares was at positive, then you can just buy here when right now the price is at this price. So how can we catch both edges of the up and down tokens all together so that we can be under $1? So what you can do, let's just visit, sorry guys, ChatGPT one, I can just close that. So we can just come back here so that we can make some discussions. So from, okay, let's start from here. So I'm importing basically Binance data. This is quite simple, something I created. You can see we are fetching the data simultaneously using the WebSocket API. Then we get the difference and everything. Then from there, we have created good functions. Then now we just import it here. You can see this line we have just imported. Then we just import a PyCLOB from a Polymarket client. Let me show you real quick from the documentation. So here's documentation. for Polymarket CLOB API. So here is it. You can just go through it. It's on GitHub. It's on their GitHub. You can just check this. So these are all something that I discussed during my first video, but I will not go through it right now. What we are interested is, let me just, sorry. Okay, yeah. I think we are just trying to, we are not managing orders. We are trying. This one we will just use it later, but we don't need right now. Yep, here is it. So we are trying to fetch the market. We are trying, since, let me show you where is the start and where is the end. Let me show you from the start first. So what we are trying to do is first to use this Gamma API to fetch the markets. Then we just insert the slack and everything. Then we return this slack. Then we discover the market 15 of that epoch. From there, we just get everything in like yes and no tokens. These yes and no tokens will help us here, whereby I was showing you for you to get the order book for that side, you need to insert the token here so that you can run this, so that you can get these mid prices and order book, which could be easier for you. So having done that, we are just logging. Now we are just logging the data right here. Let me show you. So we have data here in form of a CSV. This one is not updated because I just cloned this repository somewhere on my own like initial one. So what we have here is very important. So we got the timestamp that particular time, but timestamp is on my time zone, so no need to worry about that. Then we have the asset, which is like we are fetching 4 markets at a go. As you can see, we are fetching 4 markets. So we have price to beat, whereby we are extracting the open from Binance, which is the open price. Then we get current price. Then for that 3 seconds, 10% exchange, everything. It's not like something important, but where is important is like you can get this mid one, the mid for yes and mid for no. These are quite important. So this shows the market movement. This mid price shows the market movement. Then suggested bid is here, but I don't like to look most of the time, but it's worth looking at it maybe later or something like that. But right now we can proceed. We can proceed. Since we have that information, we can just run something simple so that I can show you. Okay. Good. So let me expand so that you can see everything. So what we have here is our data, whereby you can see the swings of this, where this time you could have just the lower side of this swing of the yes tokens just went lowest to like 1 cent. Then for the low for no, it just came to the 3 cents. And the profit actually was good. You can see like it's a simulation whereby you could have just taken this time. The total cost could be this, then total profit could be this. If you bought this at low, but hey, you can't catch everything at low. So, but it's worth like, if you can just check at this, you can see the minimum is like 42 cents on profit, which is quite good considering if you can sequentially catch that everything. But there are some things I've tried. It doesn't give pleasing results, but it's quite important to check. But I will not show you everything. Let me just show you something I was supposed to show you, whereby I have some graphs that are printed for correlations. Okay. Here is the first one. You can just study on your own maybe later by maybe doing some research, something like that. Okay, sorry, I don't have like I have some problem here. Just okay. Hey, it's becoming a problem here. Changing the y-axis manually. Okay, so you can see the correlation of Binance and everything, but that's not what I wanted. Let me show you this one again. First, you can see the movement of price movement of Binance, of the price for Binance. You can see how it went, but you can see the years and that one in terms of cent. You can see the movement. It's not like quite correlated or anything like that. So you can see even this one. It's quite. You can see how it has moved for a few. Let's just see this one. In case like I have something maybe to change later, I can't explain like everything right now, but these are the samples of the movement of that timestamps. We just pick the timestamps that we are just trying to correlate to. So I'm not going to explain everything about this, but I'll just maybe run a background check maybe later, then give you a good information. You can see the correlation for no correlation and everything. You can see it lies at around slightly 1% and negative 1%, which is quite okay. Let's say 2%, around 1% to 2%, because you can see that's not something important. Yeah, but you need to like try a lot of things for you to like be successful in this market. For 15 markets, it's quite tricky, but it's worth trying. So you can see this another market just started. So there is some things that we are going to research other strategies. Then we can just come up with maybe an idea. When it works, I'll just share you guys. But we are in a research together. In case you have maybe another information on your side, you can just share with me. I'm ready to like implement and maybe give you the results. Also, if you have a strategy that's working and you want a bot that is built correctly, I'm here just to help you and everything. I can just audit your code and everything and give you feedback. Do not write AI codes, then just leave them to run your money. I'm here to audit your codes. I'm here to like make changes where needed, do everything. I can even code for you the strategy exactly how you want. Then we can just test it and everything, then give you maybe a proper feedback and everything. But for now, you can just reach me on Twitter. Let me just show you my handle. Right now, I can't like get to my X, but this one is my handle, so you can just see. Just reach me out. I'll just be there to help you in case of anything. Right now, I think I have some problems. Can't connect quite. I had some bookmarks to show you. Okay, sorry. I'll just show you later. It worked, but I was not prepared to show you because it was not working some few minutes ago. So in case you need this code, maybe for testing purpose and everything, reach me out too. I'll just give you everything. Nothing much to show. I don't have anything much to show, but in case you have an idea, we can try it together, give you feedback and everything. I'm ready to collaborate with anyone, anytime. In case you just need anything, I'm here to collab with you. So I'll continue to fetch this data. I'll continue to fetch this data maybe then I'll just give you feedback, because you can see the script is continuing running. We are in a duration like, I think we are in a lot of markets. Like we just ran this for some few hours ago, but we had big data that we had some data, but I just deleted it because it was like past data. I didn't want like to keep that big the data. Maybe later we can just try and do some few things from it. But right now this one is quite updated. You can see we just started it today at around, you can see my time is like 8 p.m. 8:30 p.m. So you can see we started around like 3:15 if I'm not wrong. So we are cruising on nicely. Maybe let me just confirm for you the time, please, before we end this. Okay, can't see it well. But hey, yeah, we just started this at around 3 p.m. there, but we got everything from the price stars. If you can, let me show you. If you can see like the price was quite balanced at the time whereby we were collecting this data. So we have nothing fault here. Once more, keep researching, keep doing your testing. Do not enter the market blindly. But it's up to you. And ensure that when you are researching, ensure you check the fees and everything. Consider if like the strategy is worth going into or something you are ready to risk against the reward and everything. So you cannot simply like buy both of them here at around like 50 cents. You will be charged like 2% fees, which is quite expensive considering. You can see quite at the middle, you can see this one. So if like you go twice this one, yeah, let's say it's like okay, let's say it's like 3%. It's like 3.02, something like that. But hey, avoid these levels, avoid buying from these levels or this, unless, why I'm saying unless is unless you have an edge of catching maybe this 66% profit, whereby when you like, let me go with something clear. You can see here you bought maybe around the middle there, but you edged maybe around, you can just come up with maybe 20% or something like that. That's quite a good profit if you like take away the losses for further fees. And also it's not like about fees, it's like when you are now doing uh, you are placing bids, you will just be making these rewards, this for maker, which would help you in the long overall. You can just redeem them and just make money from them. Anyway, thank you for your time and everything. I appreciate it.